Hello and welcome to this daily setup with Eivind with Eivind for mentorship students on 26th of January. Yeah, we are 26th of January right now. So, what I want to firstly say, don't be aggressive this week. I'm expecting better setups for 1st of December, no, 1st of February. But I guess we have had a good day today. I am floating currently in profit. I hope you are doing that too. I hope that both of us are doing great. I hopefully have updated you well enough on this one, and I'm hopefully doing great. So what we basically saw today was price reacting to the sell pivot, great, and the buy pivot. We're currently in between, and I would love for price to reject the central pivot at this price, 77.14. Worst price is 77.30. I don't like being up at 77.30. That does indicate more bullishness than I really want to. Also, we're still in a range, so I'm not having too much hope on this one, but still something to the lower side. Euro USD is another one that will come in at 21.46, another one at 21.59, all depending on where you would want to sell. I think maybe both prices are okay. One is plan A and one is plan B. I will just put my orders there and see how it goes. Okay, just make it short again. 21.46 or 25 or 21.59. Great. Target is down to 120. Pound hasn't come up to the daily target yet, or daily entry yet, so we are looking at 36.82 or all the way up to 36.99. I don't like that price, though we have not made a lower low yet, so that is worrying. Though we are supposed to come back up for right now around market close around 11-12. So for this price to rise now is totally awesome, totally cool. Doesn't really bother me at all. That is just okay. And then we will look for this price to fall more tomorrow. Just have in mind that adding on trades after trade has gone in direction can also lead to more losses or equalizing of losses. So you gain something and you lose something and you break even. That can also happen in this case, so take your time. If you want to add trades, might not be for you, but I'm just mentioning where you can if you are going to trade next tomorrow. Pound gold was great run today, came back down. Hardik says, oh, there's manipulation. Well, there is no bullish run at the moment on gold, so basically nothing to look out for, basically. So you can't really say there is a manipulation when we are not bullish. Silver coming in, nothing here, great. New Zealand dollar is very strong and almost made a new higher high today. I do expect this to be strong, so maybe I should just break even this one and get out. Expect this one to end February or start of February 1st high, wherever that is, and then fall. So if I lose whatever on this one, I don't really care, because here I am going to go full load on it. I haven't decided how many percent I'm going to take, if it's 2%, 1%, 0.5%, whatever that is, or if I'm just going to add every hour or whatever. But yeah, that's going to be an amazing run as long as it still goes in direction, and I'm going to take cover for that. Okay, great. There's New Zealand dollar, great, coming back up. Worst price to pay is 72 today, and it's still higher than yesterday, so it's not a good sell point because it's it's still showing bullish momentum. Great. USD CAD, great. Buy price around here. Take that away. Buy price around 27.34, all the way down to 27.12 if you feel like that's a better price for you. I think also in an uptrend we have to look at what really does price in an uptrend do. I will then go back and see, okay, is it really high or low around is it London Open really comes back down here? Yeah, that's London Open. It already starts off there. Okay, great. Comes down at London something. So yeah, I think London Open may be a better place to start looking for buys. If you haven't got that already, it might just be down at 8 a.m. So yeah, be ready for that, or just put your orders in if you feel like that. I'm personally not trading it. I'm just saying what you can do if you really feel like this is something you should do. Okay, oil. Very bullish. Traded off today fantastically. That's what I saw last time. I saw when price was down here. I was like, oh wow, really? So now we're up at 53. I think that's the price what people wanted. So I'm expecting this one to fall. I haven't seen any oil news of why it should rise, and it's been quite an interesting day. And it seems to me like it just opened specifically to where it was supposed to be. So great, cool. It can fall from here. The other thing that I want to show you today is 10-year Treasury note yields. That is currently at 10.33. It is also currently, is it currently rising? This wasn't the side I wanted to go into. There you are. Because, okay, so we're actually falling now, so that means, what does that mean? That means dollar bearishness for this one to fall. Okay, but that is one thing to look out for. The other one is look out for is DXY. How is DXY doing? Coming back to support, I would say. I had a new high today. Great. Another thing that I would say is the last one I would check is what I mentioned earlier today is the DX index, which is a dark index where you're basically tracking what the dark web is doing, which is actually large institutions trading the market in, but anonymously of who. You don't know who they're trading with or against or whatever. As you can see, stock market is rising, but as you can see, today we have come down to 40.3%. As you can see, we have had those lows back in February. As you can see here is what day is that? It should be February. That is 21st of February. That day, as you can see, it has already fallen down to 41%. Sorry, 38%. And that to me, well, I don't know, it's a coincidence. We have been there before though, but that is a forward guidance of what might happen in the stock market when they start not being aggressive, because this will go when they start buying. As you can see here, back in March, you can see huge spikes of them buying. I would have loved to buy in that area if I just knew this. I actually noticed this today, so great. So what are really the things that is telling me? It tells me that the yield is going down. The dollar had made a new high today and has a pullback at the moment. So those are going against each other. This one shows that there's less interest for buying in the stock market by large institutions, such as Norwegian Oil Fund, which is price sensitive of if people would know what they are doing about. So I am basically expecting price to go back to this buy zone for today and go up. Great. The other thing is Nasdaq had a spike lower today, and SPX had also a spike lower today. So, and we are almost ending the day at a new higher high. So Tuesdays are normally seem to be going or ending green, even though in the coronavirus times. So we shall see what happens tomorrow. The last thing I want to mention is, first of all, for Wednesday we have economic calendar. We have the FOMC on Wednesday. That should send the dollar down and the market up. But it seems to me that today there was more risk coming in, and people are taking profit. And I have seen stock prices being down 10% today in Norway at least, so something happened. As you also can see, the business climate was less bullish as expected. That is what at least spiked it today. And then for tomorrow, we have the unemployment rate in Britain. I don't think it's going to be great. I think the expectation is already to rise 0.2% because we still have a lot of lockdowns in Britain as far as I understand. So this comes in at 8 a.m. my time. So that's basically in the morning, and then housing price index might and consumer confidence will affect the New York time. So we just have to look for those. But yeah, pretty straightforward, nothing much. So for now, I'm just going to go through yens very fast, very quickly, and then I will let you go. So we have a new low here, and I would love to sell it here or here, but mostly here at 80.15. That would be great. I would say that's a new lower low. Just in mind that buyers can kick off tomorrow, so we are basically just in between. That is the sell, that is the buy, and we don't know. That is a perfect buy and a perfect reaction to the buy price. So where is it going to go? I don't know. It can go up, it can go down, basically. But yeah, so if you are a seller, you're thinking, great, that is what I wanted, and then we should turn lower tomorrow. CAD yen sold by somewhere in between. Have not traded this one. I've just let it go. Doesn't really matter to me. Euro yen. Ooh, that's nice. So for euro yen, we sold here. I don't know if I sold that one. I was thinking of it at least. Yeah, I sold that one too. So I have 2 orders here, and then I'm thinking for tomorrow that we can do something like this, where we are coming up to sell point now. I would actually hope for 126, 114, and then going lower. Even though I normally say in a downtrend we should play the central, because that's what normally gets hit. We have already been that price, so I think it can go a bit higher. But normally I would just say use central for whatever it's worth, and then you are most likely to get an entry. Okay, great. Pound yen. Great day today. I have a sell order up in this area. So I should be break even this one, and price coming back up to this price will be great. Looking for shorter side. New Zealand yen, I'm not going to add one to this one. I think we made a new high today. We haven't made a lower low. Great. I think it's going to be strong. I think it's going to be the strongest one. So if anything is going to rise, I think this is the one. And also New Zealand dollar. If anything is going to rise, that is that one. Okay, great. What am I really looking for? I'm looking for dollar bullishness for tomorrow. I am looking for expecting my current orders to break even, and then have profits. Hope you have gotten some entries. and some time to think of what you should do tomorrow. If you want to add, that's up to you. But we basically got what we wanted today. So, boom. Let's go to war.